So here's one other tip for Skagit casting, for getting more power in your cast, is lay everything out in front of you. Lay out your line in front of you and your anchor at a place where you can see it. Don't let everything get behind you where you can't see it, especially if you're struggling right now. If for fishing, you're gonna have your anchor wherever it needs to be, even if that means behind you. But I cut a rock. Ed Ward just came out with a video about the snap T or snap circle C or whatever it's called, and it's a very good video. You should watch it. He talks about laying the line out in an arc around you. Okay, and so if you do that and get it all out in front of you where you can see everything, and then you keep your anchor handy enough that you can look over and see it, basically you sweep back and then watch your anchor and cast it before your Skagit head drops on the water. Sweep around and get ready to cast, and your anchor's going to be right there. You're going to sweep around and watch your anchor, and before your fly line sinks, before that Skagit head sinks, you're going to push with your top hand and pull with your bottom hand. Skagit casting, continuous motion, constant tension, out and around, sustained anchor casting. Remember that set your anchor, let it soak, sweep out and around, and then cast it before your Skagit head, the bottom leg of that D-loop, lands on the water and creates a whole bunch of stick. Creates stick, and then you got to pry it out of the water and foils your cast. Sweep out and around and cast in one continuous motion if need be. A teeny bit of Skagit head on the water is no big problem, but try not to get too much. You pull and push, okay? There's really no magic way to do the forward cast. Zach Williams did a demonstration at the Clearwater Spey Clave, and he says it's impossible to screw up a forward cast. There's no real magic in it. He used to do a demonstration where he'd do his sweep and then he'd just throw his rod out in the river, and the forward cast would still fly. The idea is don't overthink the forward cast. He doesn't do that anymore because he lost too many good rods. No, he didn't lose any. So watch that sink tip or watch your shooting head, and while it's still all inflated and off the water, hit that forward cast. Okay, so I do better if I pause a little bit, or at least slow down right in here. Boom. Okay? So figure out what works best for you and do that. Don't overthink it. Know what's going on in your cast. Lay everything out in front of you and watch your anchor. That'll really help you. You're gonna push with your top hand and pull with your bottom hand.